Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Jaden here, and today we're going to be doing something a bit different today. Usually I post gaming videos and stuff like that, but in my description, I did say I'm big into anime. I'm a weeb, or whatever you want to call me, but yeah, I'm deep into anime. So today, we are going to be talking about animes that are returning, animes that are returning and new animes that are, getting made. And I'm gonna tell you what they're about. Do I watch them? Who's my favorite character? And do I plan on watching them? Okay, first one, we got Shangri-La Frontier Season 3. Now, I don't watch Shangri-La Frontier, and I probably never will, honestly. It's on Netflix. I saw the cover and I don't know. Nah, I ain't watching it. Okay. Sakamoto Days Season 2. Now I'm gonna keep it truthful with y'all. Sakamoto Days. I love Sakamoto Days. It's a top 15 for me right now. And I did watch all Season 1 and I am going to be watching all Season 2. So for those who don't know, here's what it's about. So pretty much, it's about this guy named Taro Sakamoto, and he's a retired assassin. He was the most feared assassin, but then he found a wife, it wasn't automatically a wife, but then he found this girl that he really liked, while he was going to the convenience store to pick up some stuff, so he's like, so yeah. So then a couple years later, if you fast forward a little bit, they got married, they had a kid, he was fat, now he owns a convenience store / runs a convenience store. But then the JAA and the JCC, I'm pretty sure, start coming after him. So he has to do all these cool missions and stuff, but it's not really hard for him to do that, but there is one thing in the way. Because his wife knew he was an assassin, they had laid out a contract, so it's no keeping secrets, no killing, and a couple other ones. So yeah, then you fast forward a little bit, this guy named Shen comes in, and he works for the JAA, the same thing, Sakamoto I went to. So we come into that store, he's like, "Hi, Sakamoto, jeez, you got fat." So then, it turns out he goes back to his car. He's been on a mission. By the JA. Kill him. And he was like, no, don't kill him. He's a happy man now. But then the main leader was like, you broke our rules. You have to face the consequences. So he goes in front of him. And they're like, did you kill him? He's like, no. He's like, just take me instead. But here's the thing they forgot. Shin is clairvoyant. If he's in a certain range of you, he can read your thoughts. So the main guy was like, I'm gonna just kill him. Then I'll go hunt down Sakamoto myself. And then she was like, I heard that. So they start battling and stuff. But Shin's outnumbered. Then this dude Sakamoto pops up. Now I did skip part, my bad. So they were fighting at nighttime, right? And Shin got whooped. Okay, I'm gonna give it about Shin got absolutely tore up by Sakamoto. Knocked out. Then he's knocked out. Puts a tracker in his gun. Sorry, guys. I did misplace 2 parts. I forgot to tell you this part. This is why I'm telling you this part now. So he puts a bug in his gun tracker. So now we're back to where Shin is outnumbered. And this dude Sakamoto pulls up out of nowhere, just absolutely fighting. It's so good animation, with such a good storyline. But this dude Sakamoto was like, I don't even need no gun. I pull up with a taser. This dude doesn't pull up with guns anymore. He brings a taser with him. That's how good he is. That's how much he's been doing this. He'll pull up with a taser and still beat you. But that's pretty much what Sakamoto Days is about. That's pretty much what Taro Sakamoto is about. And I kind of just explained the first episode to y'all. Okay, the One Piece Wit Studio remake. So this is just a remake of the One Piece. So let me break it down for you. This guy Luffy wants to become the Pirate King. So here's what he does. He grabs a crew with him. Cook, navigator, swordsman. And they call himself, and he's the leader, right? Yeah, he's the leader of the pirates. And they call himself the Straw Hat Pirates. And pretty much he wants to go find the One Piece, but he keeps having to deal with warlords and all that, and then the government. Because the whole point is, it might look like from a pirate anime, but the whole point is, you're gonna get rules placed in front of you, and sometimes you're gonna have to break those rules. And that's the whole thing with One Piece. Because the government and the warlords and everything, they don't like the topic that is pirates. So yeah, go check out the regular One Piece. I know you probably don't want to. It's 200 episodes, but trust me when I tell you, you can catch up just by watching the live action, watching the 2 seasons of the live action. That already gets you to episode like 96, I think. And then you could just watch One Piece, which is better pacing, or you could just wait for the One Piece coming out in February 2027, as you can see, which will take you around 5 years if you watch it episode by episode, and around 19.5 years if you watch it by seasons. Okay, next one. Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my gosh, my bad. I forgot to tell y'all for the One Piece. For One Piece, I do watch it, and my favorite character is Luffy. And then for Sakamoto, my favorite character is Taro Sakamoto. Okay. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 4 / Games Part 2. I do watch Jujutsu Kaisen from time to time. My favorite character is, honestly, not Yuji Sukuna, but Sukuna. I know some of y'all be saying, oh, you say Yuji. No, I'm not saying Yuji. I like Sukuna. I especially liked Sukuna when he ripped out the heart of Yuji, so now Yuji technically couldn't go back into his normal form or he would die. Yeah, I like that kind of Sukuna, where she's full Sukuna. Okay. So I'm about to break it down. So pretty much a couple hundred years, there was this entity slash this cursed spirit called Roman Sukuna. And pretty much he doesn't exist anymore, but he still has his fingers. And the main character name is Yuji. And he was like, and he already had cursed objects in him. So then this guy named Satoru Gojo comes, or if you watch it in Japan, Gojo Satoru, whatever way you want to call it. So he comes to him. He has this dude Yuji trapped in this box with eyes stuff. So he comes. Either you can eat all Sukuna's fingers and die, and you could still probably live a long, happy life, or I could just kill you off right now. I have the power to do it. He chooses fingers. He's the first finger Sukuna, and Sukuna's in his embodiment. It's so peak, bro. Y'all gotta watch it. And because I used to hate on Jujutsu Kaisen. I used to say it was a Naruto clone, and I still do think it's a Naruto clone. Well, I still think it's a Naruto clone in some ways, but after being 11 episodes deep into season 1, it's really not. It kind of is. It's like 50-50, maybe 40-60, because if you really think about it for a second, it's more so just like the characters and like the embodiment and stuff. Like Yuji is just Naruto, while Sukuna is just Kurama. So Yuji, Sukuna, Naruto, Kurama. Megumi is just Sasuke. Nobara is just Sakura, but you can also say she's kind of like Hinata. Miguel is just Killer B. Gojo is literally just Kakashi. So it's, if you really think about it for a second. Okay. Next one, The Apothecary Diaries Season 3 Part 2. I have not watched it. I have not watched The Apothecary Diaries. I'm sorry. Don't try to come to my house. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Frieren Beyond Journey's End. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it soon. Because season 3 is coming out October 2027. I don't know too much about it. All I know is there is this person named Frieren, and she has to fight this thing, and I don't really know too much about it. Delicious in Dungeon... Why did I put this on the list, bro? Delicious in Dungeon Season 2. I have not watched it. One Punch Man Season 3 Part 2. Now, I have not watched it. I've watched 3 episodes of the anime, then I dropped it because I wanted to read the manga. Because I heard like the character designs are so cool in the manga than the anime. So pretty much what I know about it, there's this guy named Saitama, and he was weak, and but before that he was a businessman, and he said He said, from now on, I'm done being weak. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Do it every day. So he does that. So yeah, he does that. Then he's able to one-shot his enemies, but he trained so much he became bald. And now he actually kind of gets mad, because he literally calls himself a superhero for fun. He's a superhero for fun. And he gets mad at the fact that most of his enemies take one punch. After one punch, it's over. And he hates that fact, because he hates the fact it's always going to take one punch. He never gets anybody strong. And my favorite character is Saitama. Okay. Mashle, Magic and Muscle Season 3. Now, I have not watched this, but I do know the opening is iconic. Most non-anime watchers even uses opening for the background music videos. I know it goes like bing bong bing bing bong bing bing bong bong boom. Yeah, that I haven't watched it, but yeah. Okay. Alya Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian Season 2. I have not watched it. The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 5. I have not. 4 seasons already? Jeez, wrap it up, gang. You're not One Piece. But I have not watched The Rising of the Shield Hero. I'm pretty sure she's one of those isekais, I'm pretty sure. Or something like that. The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated into another world as a... Yeah, okay. The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as a... Aristocrat? Don't flame me for saying that wrong. I'm sorry. I haven't watched it. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie part 2 now. I don't watch Demon Slayer. My friends had me watch the first episode. They had me watch the first episode. From what I know about it, from my friends been telling me, it's about this guy named Tanjiro. He has like good scent. He could blood scent and all that. And you have to fight these things called upper moons or demons. I don't know if they're demons, upper moons. I don't know. Someone who's caught up to Demon Slayer, someone who's basically caught up to Demon Slayer, tell me. But you gotta fight these upper moons, and they're super powerful, and they use swords, and the arc got split up into movies every 2 years. Okay, Solo Leveling, and I don't have a favorite character, but I guess I don't know, Tanjiro maybe. Now, Solo Leveling sequel project / movie. I did not watch Solo Leveling. I watched like 3 episodes of it. Then I realized I didn't really like it that much. Like, I'll probably try it out again. But yeah, I haven't really watched it. So pretty much all I know about it, there's this guy named Sung Jin Woo, and he's a hunter. And then you have hunter ranks, but then when you're in that hunter rank, you can't really, it's like very hard, basically impossible to change out of that rank. So it's like, yeah. So he's trying hard to get out of it. You have to do a daily quest or you get a daily punishment. That's all I really know about it. But if I had to choose a good character, that's the thing with Solo Leveling. There is no other recognizable character than Sung Jin Woo. You can watch the entire Sung Jin Woo like 35 times, and you'll probably only get 2 extra characters you know about. That's how one-face focused Solo Leveling is. Then Chainsaw Man season. Finally, I have a reason to watch Chainsaw Man. So Chainsaw Man is basically just about this guy named Denji, and there's these things like, it's kind of like It, kind of. Like, take the primary example of It. It's kind of like that. So like Pennywise could turn into stuff people fear? That's kind of like that. So they have these things where if you fear it, they could pop up anywhere. I just said pop! Anyway. So they could pop up out of nowhere and try to scare you, right? So it's like, yeah. So then something happens. I haven't read the manga or watched the anime. But like he has the villager into a chainsaw or something. I guess a little chainsaw plushie or something like that came and he was able to do this. I don't really know too much about it, but that's the end of this video. Let me know if I missed any, and I'll probably make a part 2. But anyways, those were all the animes and stuff. Oh, my favorite character is Denji. But yeah, those were all the animes. And I hope you enjoyed it. Jaden out.